welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a Mounjaro update. I am at the 6 month mark. Dun dun dun. Doof, 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 doof. It's weird having the same brain.
I don't sound like going downstairs anymore.
I don't sound like that because I'm too slow. I'm like doof, doof, doof. Anyway, I'm 6 months in. How far in are you?
I wasn't prepared for that question.
She didn't study for the quiz. I restarted my Mounjaro in January.
10
So-
months, 9.5 months.
Natalie, 9.5 months. Isn't that a
I
film? That's
started the
9.5
1st
weeks.
of October.
Natalie started the 1st of October and I restarted on the 5th of January. And all of that is documented in previous videos. If you're interested in why I stopped taking it and restarted, you can go back and look at previous videos and I'll try and link them below for you, rather than go over old ground for people who'll be bored of it. What was that?
I was moving it. It was on my shoulder and it was holding weird. So I just moved it.
So we thought we would come in and give you the 6/10 month update and see how we've been getting on. Natalie has done incredibly well. So let's start with you. We'll give you the good news first. And then we'll move on to me.
What's the good news?
Well, you are the good news.
Oh,
You're
hi.
it.
I'm
You are
the
the, you are the
good news.
gift.
I am the gift.
Okay, so would you like to give the people an update on... The last time you spoke to them was more than 2 months ago. The last update from you, I think, was more like 3.5 months
Am I
ago.
still on 7.5 then?
I'm not sure.
No, why? I'm on 10 now.
10
Been on
milligrams.
10 is good for me.
So the
10
top
is-
dose, I think, is 15, isn't it?
Yes, although apparently they were coming out with a 17.5 and a 20 for people that had maxed out at 15, although I don't know whether that is actually happening.
So the doses climb. You start with 2.5 milligram dose, and that is supposedly the starter dose that you take for the first month to give your body used to whatever it is that whatever you've put in. And then you move up to 5. And people do move up 1 month at a time. So they do 1 month on 2.5, 1 month on 5, 1 month on 7.5, 1 month on 10, so on and so forth. I haven't done it that way, and I don't think you have
I
either.
didn't do it that way. I only went up a dose when I felt that the current dose had lost some of its effectiveness. So 5 was still working okay, but I had horrendous side effects on 5. That was the worst of the sulfur burps and the feeling sick. I was sick quite a few times on 5. So I went up to 7.5 because I'd seen other people say that it had helped. And it did. I was on 7.5 a while. I think I did 2.5 for 2 months, 5 for 4 months, 7.5 for 3 months. And then I've just started my second 10 pen.
So you've done 1 full month of 10.
Yeah,
And you
this
just did it
is
in a
week
second.
5
Yeah.
of 10. And 10 has been good. 10 is minimal side effects.
Is there any appreciative differences between 10 and 7.5?
I found 10 is better for me. 7.5, I still had a lot of suppression and like not a lot of interest in food noise, that's the word. Not a lot of food noise, but I was still getting the eggy burps, a mix between diarrhea and constipation. A lot of sickness around jab day. I mean, you've seen me jab the 7.5 and I was feeling ill for the rest of the day, really quite nauseous. Whereas 10 has been good. I still sometimes get sick, or feel sick, not be sick, the morning of the jab. And I now get a banging headache day 1 and 2. And day 1 and 2 I feel as though I haven't slept for a month. I get very, kind of like my brain doesn't work probably, you know, like when you haven't slept. But after
Kind of brain fog.
yeah, brain fog, kind of very tired, probably quite withdrawn. I could probably go a bit quiet. But I don't feel half as bad as I did on the other doses.
You haven't been sick for a while, I don't
And-
think.
I was sick when you were in Leeds. But I don't know, also I had a bit of a cold, a bit of a runny nose, and kind of started coughing and was sick because I was coughing, not just a sick.
There's still COVID. People are still getting COVID. So when you are randomly ill, especially I think if you're taking a long-term medication, you never know what to blame. You're like, am I blaming my own medication or is it actually something else? You know.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a weird one, isn't
But
it?
definitely nowhere near as much nausea. And for now, I'm definitely happy on 10. I don't plan on moving up. at the moment.
So, do you remember what you weighed the last time you did an update? You remember how much you'd lost?
Nope.
I'll find it out from the previous
add
video
it
and I'll
in.
put it on the screen now. What Natalie had lost at the last update, which I think for you is probably 4 months ago, your last update.
My last stone or so has come off quite slowly, so I'd imagine probably around 4 stone.
So yeah, which has kind of given away where you're at now.
Bit of it, didn't it? I am 0.4 of a pound away from 5 stone.
5 stone loss. I am beyond proud. I'm beyond proud of you. I think you look amazing. She's only just started to see it herself. She has spent the last 3 months going, but why am I still fat? Why am I still fat? And I've spent the last 3 months saying, I wish you could see the progress you've made. I look at her, she looks down at herself. You know, you look down at your body, and when you're looking down, you can see everything that's bulging out, especially if you're sitting down. You look down at your thighs, and they look vast, don't they, because you're sitting down on this. But I look at her from the front, and I could see that her legs were... She's always had lovely legs. She's always had really lovely shaped legs. Speaking as someone who has terrible shaped legs, I've always been envious of Natalie's legs. I'm like, oh, you've got lovely pins. And when she reached her higher weight, although she still had nice shaped legs, you could see that her thighs were... considerably larger. Considerably larger.
Vast.
Her legs are back to be in absolutely stunning shape again. Her waist is tiny. You've always been slimmer here, haven't you?
Yeah, I've always been very hourglass.
And although you are still curvy, I don't think anybody these days would refer to her as that fat girl. You know that thing that people do when you go, oh, you know the girl who works in the corner shop, well, the blonde one or the fat one? She's never going to be the fat one. They're not going to say the fat one. They're going to say, you know,
blonde one either.
you could be blonde.
I don't think I could. I'm too pale. I'd look dead.
There is that. When you start going grey, you might change your mind.
I have no plan longer than that.
What, going grey? You're changing your mind. I had no plans on going grey, and here we are.
Yeah, but I know plan things better than you do.
Okay, so yeah, Natalie's on just under a 5 stone loss, and I am.
Still haven't shrunk much. Like. Clothes sizing wise.
The bra thing has been...
Oh, God, my boobs are gone. I missed them.
They haven't gone, they've just relocated.
Somebody has ironed them in the night.
Genuinely, I think we might consider at some point saving for enhancement. Because she's young, she's got the rest of her life in front of her to be happy with her body. I probably wouldn't have any surgical... Although my boobs are shocking, don't get me wrong, I could roll them up and put a pin in them.
I was tempted to peg mine up today.
So although mine is shocking, at 52 I don't feel it's worth having an enhancement now. I'm not going to live long enough to get the benefits. But Natalie's got her life ahead of her, and if she wants to change the shape of...
They look like golf balls in a pair of knee socks.
If she wants to relocate them back up to where Mother Nature first put them, then that's what I think we'll look at doing. We'll look at savings for enhancement.
Someone will pick them up off the floor. And...
Sorry, Mother, use yours. So yeah, so that's Natalie. I am beyond proud. I cannot tell you how proud I am of what you've achieved, and the fact, even more so, the fact that she's ploughed on through the horrendous side effects, because she has really, really suffered with the side effects. So I'm so proud of her for doing that.
So jealous of everybody that hasn't had any. So jealous.
Yeah. Tammy's recently started Mounjaro. No side effects so far.
Nothing. She had one day of a slight burning smell in her nose, and that was it.
Yeah, yeah. But it does affect different people in different ways. I, touch wood, praise the universe, have had lessened side effects. I went up to 7.5. I think I'm on my second pen of that. I think I've done 1 full pen.
That sounds about right.
And I'm just coming to the end of my second pen. I will, again, I'll check how many months I did on each, and I'll put that on the screen for you, because it becomes hazy in my memory. But I think I'm on my second pen of 7.5. And I made 2 changes. At the same time as changing to 7.5, I changed where I jab. I now jab in my upper thigh.
Oh, yeah, me too. I've got to say that.
And the side effects are really different. And I don't know why that would be. I understand it doesn't make any sense. It makes me wonder if it's psychological. If I believe that I won't have the side effects. So I don't know if that's the case. But I do know that my side effects have lessened dramatically, and I am able to exist far better than I was. I was really struggling. I would do my jab, and then I would be ill for about 3 days. And now I don't have that. I'm very tired on jab day. I do my jab on a Monday morning, and I'm very, very tired all through the day Monday. And on the Tuesday afternoon, I start to feel like I don't want any food ever again for a while. By about Thursday, I feel fine. My appetite is definitely suppressed. Somebody said to me on one of the videos, do you still track your calories? And I realised that what I show, when I show my meals, they don't look like well-balanced, good for you meals. They don't
Yeah.
look like the meals of somebody who is tracking calories. What I haven't stressed is the fact that I'm usually only having one meal a day these days. So although that meal itself may not be a low-calorie meal, it's pretty much the only meal I have. I don't have breakfast anymore. I've given up on this idea that you have to have breakfast.
No, I don't.
It doesn't suit me. It doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel well. On a day when I work, I go out of the house at 9 and I don't want to eat before that. I usually eat my lunch around 12:30. If I'm at work, on a work day, I have my lunch 12:30, sometimes a bit later. It doesn't bother me if I can't have it at 12:30. I'm not ravenous, despite the fact that I haven't had breakfast. I am never starving hungry anymore.
No, I eat for the first time in a day somewhere between 1 and 3 normally. I'll have one meal, and then sometimes in the evening I'll have a small snack, and I mean like a packet of crisps or an apple or something.
Yeah. Yesterday I had my lunch at work, which was a ham salad with some coleslaw. Then I had a packet of drumstick squashies. And then yesterday night, around about 8:30, I think I went downstairs and made a roll with one slice of cheese and some coleslaw. And I had a packet of cravers. And that was all I ate the entire day. The old me would have been grazing endlessly. I'd have been in the fridge. I'd have been wandering around going, what can I have next? The old me would have had a ham salad and gone, where is the rest of my meal? It is... The food I'm eating is enough, and that's the thing. I think, like I said, I think people are looking at these meals that maybe I show on my vlog, and they go, "Well, you had chips and chicken dippers and mayonnaise. That that's you can't be eating that kind of thing." If that's the only meal I'm having all day, then I'm well within my calories for the day. I'm not talking about nutrition here. I understand that nutrition is different to calorific intake. Of course I do.
God, we don't count
of course I
macros or
do.
anything.
Of course I understand that's different, but I do know that fat loss is very much based on calorific burn and intake. Fat loss is based on consuming less than you use, and at the moment I definitely consume less than I use. We do need to work on muscle tone, both of us.
Yes.
We've lost a lot of muscle tone.
Either that, or I've lost the fat that was hiding the fat, like I had no muscle tone.
Maybe you never had any muscle tone to start with. So that's something that we're both aware of that needs focusing on, and neither of us are particularly willing to do it. Nobody enjoys exercise, do they? If you genuinely enjoy exercise, tell me how you achieved that.
It's not unwilling, I just struggle to find something that I can stick at. Like, I've done gym memberships and I do great for a month, and then I get really bored.
Yeah.
Really boring. Just sitting on the same machine in the same room, looking out the same window.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to go. It's not the actual exercise, it's the mundanity.
Yeah, maybe we should take up dance. Apparently dance is great exercise and fun at the same time. Thing is, Natalie used to run a theatre club with her friend and used to dance a lot, and you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So maybe we should go to... my friend Hannah at work, she does dance classes and goes to dance groups.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd be terrible, or at least she'd be fine. She's got rhythm, I'd be terrible. I can't even line dance. I can't do it. I can't even do the Macarena. I lose it halfway through. No, I can't do the Macarena. So, if you're wondering how much weight I have lost, I am currently 5 stone down from my highest point, which was 27 stone 2. I'm just under 22 stone. I think 21. I'm 21 stone 10 and a bit, I think, at the moment. But of that 5 stone, 3 of it has been on Mounjaro. So 2 stone of it was before I started Mounjaro. 3 of it has been since Mounjaro. So I'm 5 stone down overall, and 3 of it has been on Mounjaro. My progress is not as good as Natalie's.
No, but then I have been on it longer. I didn't take a break, so I had the higher doses much sooner than you did.
Yeah, it took me a long time to get to the higher dose because my side effects were so bad. I was scared to go up a dose, really, really scared, because I actually thought it would work the other way around. I thought when I went up a dose, the side effects would get worse, and so I avoided it. The only side effects I have now, thank praise the universe, the sulphur burps have stopped. Oh God, touch wood. If they come back, I'll cry, because they were dreadful. I haven't had sulphur burps for a while. The heartburn has gone a lot. I get the occasional bit of heartburn, but nothing like I was having. I was going through Rennies like they were sweets.
Oh yeah, I was going through a packet of Rennies a week at one point.
The discomfort has stopped. I don't have the griping stomach anymore, so my body's obviously got used to that. I do still have a fair amount of constipation, but not to the point of pain. At some point I had constipation to the point of painful stomach. I don't have that anymore.
Yeah, at one point I was getting real bad trapped wind, wasn't I?
Yeah, I just don't go as well as I used to be able to go. I used to be extremely regular. Excuse me for TMI, I'm sure I've told you this before. It used to be extremely regular. You could set your clock by me, and it's not like that anymore.
7 a.m.
So yeah, I don't go as well as I used to, but it's not as bad as it was at one point. I haven't had the violent diarrhea again. I had a really bad episode. The reason I stopped taking the Mounjaro the first time around was because the diarrhea was unspeakable. Like I was like, I can't go on like this, I'll die. And I haven't had that again, so let's hope that doesn't come back. I have ordered my 10 milligram pen, so I will be going up to 10 milligram when I run out of the 7.5, and let's hope nothing goes horribly wrong there. And I'm hoping that my weight loss will step up a bit, but I know that I need to look more at my nutrition. I know that for a fact. I know that I'm not balancing my diet well.
Yeah, I do okay, but I could do better. I don't eat enough vegetables. Fruit I'm not so bad on now. I quite often snack on fruit, but I don't eat enough vegetables.
I eat a lot less bread. Bread doesn't sit happily, and so having learnt that, I'm not avoiding bread completely, but I'm definitely trying not to overdose on bread. Because bread, as we've said 100 times in the past, so easy, and it's so simple. You're like, oh, I'll have a roll, I'll have a sandwich, I'll get this, I'll get that. And I'm trying to... And pastry is bad. Pastry affects me very badly.
So I can eat pastry fine.
Whenever I have pastry, I regret it. And
Too
I
much
love
milk
pastry.
seems to be my thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was bread a long time, but now I'm starting to think maybe it was never bread. Maybe it's milk and dairy. Because I've had a couple... Next door to where I work is a little cafe. And one of my customers knows how much I like a milkshake and will quite often bring me in a milkshake, and I have noticed that I am uncomfortable after a milkshake.
So that's it. That is the Mounjaro update. We do have discount codes, and my email address is in the description box below.
Yes, due to MedExpress, and well, I think it's all of them, but we can no longer include codes in videos.
Yeah, we are allowed to share codes, but we're not allowed to put them on screen or put them underneath. So you have to email me if you want it. And it saves you £40 off your first order. It's only on first orders. Saves you £40 off your first order at MedExpress. Yeah. Can you stop moving those curtains? Thank you so much. You set up a lovely backdrop and the dogs go, no. That's it. That's all we have to tell you. Your dog is asleep on the bed, to be fair. That is it. That is our 10 and 6 month update, respectively. We are carrying on. I'm not thin yet. I may never be thin.
If anybody else has any questions or anything.
Yeah, if you've got any questions, do ask them. Do ask them in the description box. No, don't. Do ask them in the comments. Why? Always asking people to ask me stuff in the description box. Always. Do pop any questions you've got in the comments, and we will come and respond to them in the comments this time, rather than do a separate video. We'll just come and respond to them in the comments for you. So thank you so much for watching this one. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me and updating the people.
Thank you for having me.
You are a skinny queen now.
Skinny queen.
Officially skinny queen. To the point the other day she was so skinny I called her a skinny bitch.
I'm still a 16. I'm not.
At one point she was a 10-ty.
Size? 10. 10-ty. Oh, size 20.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now. Teddy's coming to say goodbye. Say bye for now.
Say bye to the people.
You have to do the little wave. Bye for now.
Say bye to the people.
He's like, what people? Where? You people
They're in
weird.
there. They're in the box. Look, in here.
That's you. And me. It's you. Bye.
Funny boy.